Welcome back, people. Sorry about the delays with the videos. I'm waiting for these games to come in, but got a few. I ordered Futurama on PS2 on Amazon, and it didn't come in. Futurama was one of the games that I did not have in my original collection, but it's one of the only game or TV show games that I haven't played. Obviously, I played The Simpsons, beaten that. Played Family Guy for the PS2, beaten that. So Futurama is one I've never had, and I ordered it online on Amazon, never came in. I got a refund. Amazon's processing a refund right now. That's why I've waited to do this video. But this is going to be a short video. I got a few games that I've accumulated here. Only 4, really. So I'll go into that in a moment with everyone. But so the first game I want to talk to you guys about is Operation C for the Game Boy. Okay, complete in box. I'm only missing one other game in my Game Boy collection for it to be complete for myself. Not a whole complete collection, but one more game for my own personal collection. But Operation C for the original Game Boy. As you can see, it's complete in box. I can open it up. It's complete in box. But I'm not gonna. There's a little dent in the bottom of the packaging, which I'm not happy about, but it is what it is. I mean, the odds of you finding one of these anyway is rare it can be. This was the third Contra game that ever came out, and it was a mix of the original Contra and then Super C for the NES. It took levels from both. I mean, but more so Super C. Great game. Unbelievable. I mean, it was made by Konami, excuse me, under their Ultra Game label. Obviously, everyone knows that there was a quota that each game company could hit in a year, so Konami made Ultra games so they could release more games every year. And one of the best games for the Game Boy I've ever played. Awesome. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. The only thing that's wrong with it is there's only 5 levels. Short for a Contra game, but again, it's Game Boy's limited memory. So anyway, Operation C, you're up against a cold-blooded snake of an enemy. Red Falcon had devoured a portion of this planet, and now the vile Black Viper has come from deep space for seconds, but he hasn't come alone. Viper has transported a battalion of Battletron tanks, stealth subs, laser cannons, and annihilating androids, and he seized a secret naval lab to develop a new breed of supreme alien being. So Scorpion stands alone against biological experiments gone bad, like towering tarantulas and venomous fisty flies. His mission? Level the lab before Viper transforms Earth into an alien nation. Although he may be a solo commando, Scorpion has an array of devastating weapons at his disposal, like an M90 shell shocker, fire phaser, and homing blaster. By the way, this was the first Contra game to have a homing blaster gun in the game. But it will take more than sheer firepower to survive 5 new lethal levels of naval ports, forests, caverns, and a laboratory filled with genetic mutants. You've got a snowball's chance in Haiti of making it. But that's the way Scorpion likes it. And great game. Great game, Operation C. Next game, Sonic R for the Sega Saturn. Show you the back of it here. Sonic R, horrible game. Horrible game. This was like the downturn of Sonic when he got to the Saturn. It was all misfires from there. But it's a racing game with Sonic. Controls are terrible. Whoever made it, they rushed it out. But the world's most notorious speed demon pushes the 32-bit speed limit into extreme overdrive in a twisting, turning, upside-down, corkscrewing race for the finish line. Compete with 4 different characters plus special hidden track smokers and satisfy your need for speed through 5 blistering circuits. This wicked band of mock maniacs is sporting enough torque to keep you flossing bug guts out of your teeth for days. The racing game with an attitude, Sonic R. It's time to cut your Saturn loose. And then the in-game graphics say 4 Sonic favorites to race as or against, plus hidden characters. 3 60-degree character control enables you to blaze and spin at blistering speeds. 5 elaborate tracks, each with multiple and hidden paths. Compatible with 3D analog controller for super smooth control. 6 challenging game modes, including Time Attack, Grand Prix, and High Energy 2-player. Sonic R. Sega Saturn. Pretty bad. Bad game. Next, I'm happy about this. It's very, very close to my complete Mortal Kombat collection for every system. The only one I'm missing is Gamecom I'm going to try to find that if I can. But this is Mortal Kombat 2 for the Sega Saturn. And there's a Saturn sticker on here. Good, I ripped it off without any issues. So, Mortal Kombat 2 for the Sega Saturn. Okay, and as you can see, it says a new level of combat. All right, and on the back, graphics of Mortal Kombat 2 for the Sega Saturn. There you go. All right, and really easy. You've never experienced this level of combat. It's the ultimate arcade translation you've been waiting for. All the hidden arcade secrets, eye-popping straight from the arcade graphics, pulse-pounding music, and sound FX. From finish him to flawless victory, nothing can prepare you for the most spectacular combat of them all. And then the in-game graphics say, is that your best? Outstanding, finish him, all the combat warriors, friendship, Kintaro's revenge, and Liu Kang's fireball. Mortal Kombat 2. And it's fitting that I talk about Mortal Kombat, considering at E3 they just announced Mortal Kombat X, or Mortal Kombat 10, whatever you want to call it, and it looks sick. And I can't wait. It sucks that it's another year away. September, I believe, of 2015 is when it's being released. But I cannot wait. And I'll be doing a whole separate video of Mortal Kombat collection that I have, my Assassin's Creed collections that I have, and everything else in later videos. But right now we're still doing the collection videos. The next is a sealed copy, the last and final game, sealed copy for the PS2 of Virtua Quest. Now, some of you may have heard of Virtua Quest, some of you may not have heard of it. Virtua Quest, it has to do with the Virtua Fighter series for the Saturn. And Sega made it here for the PS2. And basically, it's an RPG action game that I can't really explain it. I never played it. I wanted to play it. I finally got myself a copy. It ended up being sealed, which is pretty cool. But it says, winning the fight will take more than heart. It will take souls. Collect data chips and then trade them in to power up your character. Traditional RPG elements, including cinematic sequences, health points, and experience levels. More than 45 special martial arts abilities acquired from Virtua Souls, empowers players with complex fighting moves. A special energy wire pulls players and enemies from point to point, chaining deadly attack moves together. So, I remember, I believe this got reviewed in Game Informer a long time ago, and it got a horrible review, like a 4 or something like that. But anyway, that's the deal. That's the latest collection video. I'm one Game Boy game away. Few Saturn games away, few Genesis sports titles away, and really Nintendo 64 is what I got to start working on. But eventually, once I get that last Game Boy game in, I've said, okay, that'll be my halfway point, and I will be doing a game room tour of everything that I have, so you guys can see the game room tour, which is, I think, a pretty cool thing. And then we're going to go into more collection videos and talk about different things that are going on in the video game world. But thanks for watching. Again, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. Tell me how I can do better, because I'm always wanting to learn. And hey, thanks for watching.